Static X. Static X are an industrial nu metal band, and they're one of my favorites. I really like their combination with industrial and metal. I really think they took a unique take with the genre. They took the industrial metal genre and created these funky, catchy songs. And I would think that they're probably my favorite band in the industrial subgenre. Well, let's not wasting more time and get on with the albums. Wisconsin Death Trip, fantastic debut. This album is filled with nothing but classics. I'm With Stupid, Love Dump, Stem, Sweat of the Bud, and of course the iconic Push It. They just know how to make very catchy songs. They struck gold straight off the bat and made one of their most beloved albums. It's a really damn good album, but it's not my personal favorite. That album's gonna come in later, and also I own this on vinyl. Machine. This is really damn good. I was shocked at how much I enjoyed this album. Once the intro ends and Get to the Gone starts, it just immediately explodes and stays relentless throughout most of its runtime. I really like this album, and it immediately shot straight up as one of my favorites. Shadow Zone. Yeah, we just keep pulling out bangers. I will admit I wasn't a big fan of this album the first time I listened to it, but it really did grow on me. A lot of people would say that this is their favorite album, and I could see why, but to me this was a bit weaker than the last two. Every single album has been really good, but none of these are my favorite album. Speaking of favorite album, Start a War. Fantastic album. The Enemy, Pieces, Skinny Man, Set It Off, I Want to Fucking Break It, Outsiga Amigo, and my absolute favorite song from the band, My Damnation. I love this album so much. It's just filled with so many bangers. I don't know if there's gonna be another album that tops this one for me, but we'll see. And I also own this on vinyl. Cannibal. Man, this one's really funky. This album has a more disco flair to it. Real disco boppers. I also imagine most of these songs being used for a video game from the 2000s. But yeah, this album's pretty good. Cult of Static. It's another really good album. There isn't really tracks that stand out to me on this album, but I still personally found the album pretty good. Just not one of my absolute favorites. This would be the final album that would have Wayne Static before his unfortunate passing in 2014. The band would still make two more albums that are pretty much posthumous records. They would both feature some of the last recordings Wayne Static ever did. So let's move on to the last two albums with Project Regeneration Volume 1. Really good. It's definitely an album that sounds pretty close to something they would make in their early years. Definitely was a little concerned with this release, not just because of the passing of Wayne, but because this is a 11-year gap from the prior album. But I'm glad it didn't disappoint. Now let's move on to the second volume and their most recent release, Project Regeneration Volume 2. And this does a good job to continue the momentum the last album had. This one definitely has more funkiness to it, and I think it did a great job closing these double volumes. It even has a bonus track where they do a cover of Terrible Lie from Nine Inch Nails. Their entire discography has been really great and fun to go through. I really love this band, and rest in peace Wayne. My rankings from least good to best: Cult of Static, Volume 2, Shadow Zone, Volume 1, Cannibal, Machine, Wisconsin Death Trip, Start a War. The next one will be on Deftones, which I'm going to try to get done in time for the new album. Well, that's the end of the video, so get out of here.